Hey, what's up, everybody? We got some Andrew Tate here. Now, Andrew Tate is a dude where I don't know nothing about, to be honest, but I came across this dude one time, it's probably like a month or so ago, where, I'm not a real big TikTok guy, but sometimes I'm on YouTube Shorts. I find YouTube Shorts more. You get more meaningful content sometimes, but then sometimes I know I'm like one of the 5 people who actually, in the whole world who use YouTube Shorts. But sometimes you get some weird content, it's cringy content. And I seen this dude right here, and he just kept popping up. You know what I mean? I hold on the video and it says don't recommend videos like this or whatever it says. But for some reason I keep seeing this dude's face. And this dude just says some crazy stuff. So like I only seen like one of the shorts before I just said like, yo, stop showing me these kind of videos and stuff. But apparently he got banned or whatever. So like I'm like, yo, this dude must have said some wild junk and like keep on going. Like he's probably crazy dude if he's getting like mass banned and stuff. You know what I mean? So let's get right on into the video.
We change that.
Shout out to, I don't know who the video is. Shout out to whoever did the video, man. Let's see who did it, man. I always gotta do that. Shout out to Henry for the video with the Fry Farnsworth picture. So shout out to you, Henry. I think it said. Always gotta do the shout outs. Let's get into it.
You will only even acknowledge he exists if he's ignored how he feels 99% of the time before that. Because if he was sad most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Neither will any other female. So for women to come along and pretend they
What's up with the GTA gameplay on the bottom?
give a about the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get...
Well, on that, I mean, how can I word this? I feel like a 2 could go in the club or a bar or whatever and leave with some action. You know what I mean? But it can still happen for dudes. You just gotta, you know what I mean? If you ain't a looker, have a good personality, a good sense of humor and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, dudes just, I don't know. I feel like it's because dudes are just more eager to get some or whatever the case may be, that it's any girl who, if it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, they could just be like, yo, I know dudes are horny all the time, so I'm just about to go, bring that home. You know what I mean?
blanked and
don't know why I got a marker with me.
Told most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men, because I've dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to. So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a G, a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. But if a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. And that is the reality. As a man, it's player versus player. It's ultimately competitive. And as a man, you have to...
It ain't that serious, man. I mean, because not all women are like that. You know what I mean? So, like, if it don't got to be player versus player, none of that. It's not competitive. Just be a good dude. Be yourself. Just be yourself. And, I'll probably have a good sense of humor. You don't have to be Denzel Washington or Tom Cruise and stuff to get a lady. You know what I mean? So this dude is just taking a little bit of something and just making it so extreme. Because not every woman is like this woman. You know what I mean? Who's expecting so much from a dude. It's not every woman is like that woman. So...
outcompete the other men who are prepared to get up and do it anyway. That's how it works.
And why would a group of men try to compete to even try to get with a woman like that if that's not what they truly want? Now, if you want a woman like that, okay, then whatever, by all means. But if that's not what they want, then why no, that's nonsense.
Such thing as saying, I'm sad, I need 2 weeks off. Not as a man if you want to be important.
I mean, if 12 tigers attack me and I manage to defeat 11 in unarmed combat with my Aikido and the last tiger gets my neck, that's a fine way for Tate to die.
You cheated.
What, bro?
You cheated. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face and grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! Why would you suck?
This dude is just a douchebag, man. This dude is just... He just reminds me of just like the typical egotistical, like, frat boy type thing. You know what I mean? Like, type dude.
Dick for free.
Because I love doing it. What the fuck? I don't like, what the fuck? I love sucking dick. Why would
Yeah, but you have no future with these men, so why not at least get paid for it, right?
I am getting paid for it on fucking OnlyFans. I don't need them to pay me. I make way more than they could ever give me.
They get paid twice. I don't.
It's not your business, though, man. Like, what's she doing as a consenting adult with another consenting adult? It's none of your business. What she's doing it, how she's doing it, if she's being compensated or not, that's not your business, dude.
Believe in
I don't believe him.
Don't mess.
This dude just say he don't believe in depression. No, he didn't. This dude, man.
Me about depression because I don't believe in it. If you're asleep in your bed in the middle of the night and you hear a noise and you believe in ghosts, now you're afraid. But if you don't believe in ghosts, it's the wind and you go back to sleep. You give the ghosts power by believing in them. Your house is only haunted.
That's bull jive because I believe in ghosts. You know what I mean? I do. I don't care. I don't play with ghosts. I don't play with Ouija boards. I don't play with none of that. Right? But if I hear a noise at night, I'm not gonna think it's a ghost. I'm like, either something fell or something, you know what I mean? Whatever. Or somebody's trying to break in. That's it. I'm not gonna think it's a ghost because I like, you know, sabotage my brain to think that way. Terrible analogy.
You believe in ghosts. Belief is a powerful thing. If I were to stand in front of you and I were to tell you that I could punch you as hard as I can in your sternum and I could fracture it and send a splinter into your heart, would you allow me to try? You wouldn't, because you know I believe I can. I believe I can hurt any man on the planet, and that's why people are afraid of me. And you believe depression is a crippling disease, and that's why you're afraid of it.
What would you do?
That's bull jive. It really is. That don't like... He just don't understand. He just doesn't understand. He just doesn't understand. I guarantee if this dude went to like some kind of psychiatrist or some kind of whatever, this dude would be on mad medications just because he just seemed out of it. Just so out of touch with reality, you know?
Do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with women doing OnlyFans, as long as I had influence and control over it.
Now, with the OnlyFans thing, I don't think it's wrong if a girl do OnlyFans, but me particularly, I can't have a significant other who do OnlyFans. You know what I mean? So that's just me personally. Let's see what this dude got to say about it.
What do you mean? Doing a video photographer and get the angles, yeah?
No. I'm not doing any real work, but just like taking all the money.
Huh? He did not say he could be with a girl who do OnlyFans, but he got to take the money. Let's hear his reason why.
If my chick said, I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand, all right, give me 8. All right, cool.
What woman is going to give you 8 grand?
You're my woman, you're doing OnlyFans, you're selling my product. What the fuck?
Your product.
Oof. What an a-hole, man.
Yes,
I
correct.
mean, she's not
Next
your
question.
possession. No. I don't know if you're being serious.
I'm totally serious. How would I let my chick do OnlyFans and keep all the money? That's disrespectful.
What woman is ever going to give you that?
Then she better not do OnlyFans. Duh.
I hope. Now, if you one of these dudes that's cool with your girl doing OnlyFans and stuff, whatever. But like, that's her money, man. That's literally her money. So this dude just stuck in the 50s or some shit. You know what I mean? This dude's mindset, like he just think that women is, and he think that he think that men are better than women type of junk. He's on that kind of bull job. That's crazy. And it's people who follow this dude. This dude has a whole cult of people who follow his ideology and all this other stuff. That's crazy.
Imagine one day you're sitting in Paris and having a fucking coffee, and terrorists roll through with AKs, and the person next to you has their brains blown out. You're gonna stand there and be like, waiting to die like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, bang, oh, seen that before. Okay, boom, boom, duck and dive in, take one terrorist out, next get the AK, go.
That's bullshit. You're gonna be shook just like everybody else would be shook. There's people who in the military, army, like go to wars and shit, who see somebody who's trained for this junk for years on end, most of their life, who see somebody brains get blown out and they still get shook a little bit. That's just a natural human reaction. You know what I mean? And you trying to make it seem like, look, this is go Rambo. You think you gonna go Rambo after you see something? Get the hell out of here, bro.
Rambo, take out all of fucking Pakistan with a Jeep.
I don't think the world has ever been equal. That the modern society we live in has been built by men. Let's cut the crap. All the roads you see, all the buildings you see, everything around you, men built. All of it. When women come along and say, oh, we're just as important, you are just as important, but you had a completely different role. You fulfilled a different role in society. And
That's
I think
bullshit,
now, if you
man.
look at the roles of society, I believe men are still doing their job, but I don't know if women are doing their.
And it's a shame because, like I said before, he has a whole cult of people who just look up to this dude and who think like this, man. Like, men and women are the same. They can do the same exact things, right? They can. So when this dude's talking about, oh, society was built by men, well, that's because, you know what I mean? Everything happened, everything the way that it was historically is because women was chained down forever. Women couldn't vote till, you know what I mean, when? You know, like, damn. That's just bull jive, man. It really is. Like, women were crippled and handcuffed and stuff to this ideology that he has forever. And they weren't even able to do what they wanted to do. So you can't say, oh, men did this, women did this just by choice. Nah, that's bull jive, man.
Their job. Men are still out here building the modern world. But when they come home now, the girl's like, oh, why should I cook for you?
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men?
Who cares? Who cares who cooked? Who cares? You're a man, right? So cook. Make food. Bro, this ain't the 50s, man. What'd she say?
For you.
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men?
Ooh, 50 men. I will say this, though. I'm not just going to say, ew, 50 men, that's gross, blah. I do think that 50 men is way too much. Way too much. But on the flip side, there's two sides to every coin. If you a dude and you slept with 50 females, that's also nasty. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these people who go, oh, you get hoes, you get, you know what I mean? You get all this, like, good. I'm not going to dap you up and all this other shit, man. And it's nasty both ways. If you have 50 sexual partners, that's gross either way. That's mad people, bro. That means you just giving it up to anybody at that point. You know what I mean? You giving it up to everything that move. Let's see what he said.
I'm a high value woman, right?
How can you be high value if 50 men have slept with you?
If I've just been single for a long time.
No, unacceptable.
Why is it unacceptable?
Somewhere on this
But it go both ways, though. Nobody's, like, you're not really high value, male or female. If, like, you know what I mean, 50 people, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying value. I don't like that they use that word. But, like, if regardless of you boy, girl, male, female, whatever, if 50 people, you have 50 sexual partners, man, that's a lot of people. That's one person for, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy as shit.
Planet, there is someone who is your age, may look a bit like you, who was just given some bad fucking news. Either they were just given a cancer diagnosis and given 2 weeks to live, or
All right.
the police just knocked on the door and said, your family's dead. Yeah, a cement truck ran them all over. They're splattered all over the road. My family? Yeah, all of them. I guarantee a bomb in Syria or a chemical attack in Yemen. There's someone your age who's just got given some bad fucking news.
Right.
And if you were to sit there and explain to them your problems, they would swap lives with you in a heartbeat. And this is what most of you motherfuckers don't understand. You're not grateful for what you have because you don't understand and don't anticipate that there's someone out there who would do anything to have what you have.
I will agree with that though. You know, got to be objective, of course. But I feel like some people don't realize how good they have it, and that anybody from a different country that's going through worse shit, you know, will be more than happy to trade with them. You know what I mean? Whether, you know, people out here crying about, what are people crying about? I don't even know what people crying about. Oh, I can't get a PS5. Oh, I can't get the newest graphics card that came out. You know what I mean? I can't get this. I can't get that. Anybody from a different country or whatever would be, like, you know, just struggling and shit. You got countries that don't even got water and shit, you know? They'll be more than happy to come switch with you. You cannot have water, and then they'll live a great life and worrying about not getting a PS5. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. So I agree with him there. But let's see what, he ain't done talking. So he might have just fumbled this whole thing.
I'm not even talking about me with my Lambo and my beautiful women and all my shit. I'm talking about just a normal, safe life where you can watch Tate Speech YouTube videos and no one's gonna bomb your house. There are people who would do anything to trade with you. And if you were to sit there and try and explain to them all your problems, yeah, but you don't want to, I'm depressed and I have no girlfriend and it's hard to make money and my life's hard, and you were to tell them all your stupid reasons that you don't like your life.
Well, depression isn't stupid, but, you know, go on. I see what he's saying. Go on.
They'd sit there and listen to them all and go, okay, yeah, no problem, let's swap. And they'd sign on the dotted line.
They would.
Some child was out.
That is like real shit, though. You know what I mean? Like, these people waking up to their neighbors getting bombed and stuff, and just whole villages being destroyed and things, you know?
Enjoying their life, playing with toys and smiling in the sunshine and having fun. I hate happiness. I hate happy children. Anyway.
This dude had he must have had a rough childhood. He had to have, man. Like, he must have had a rough childhood, or he was, I don't know, something happened to him to make him the person he is today.
You're all losers. We've discussed this before. I'm the king of the world.
No. You don't go to the club with your friends. I don't know what kind of bitch-ass dude is letting his chicks go to the club with her friends without him. No. You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not, no restaurants, no clubs, nothing.
Because life for a man is hard.
This dude is wild, man. And he has a base, too. That's the scary, like I said, that's the scary part.
Harder than life for a woman.
I wonder why he got banned. If you know why he got banned, comment down below. I don't know why this dude got banned from everything.
Most men live depressing lives. For most men out here, they can't even feel wanted. Their wife left them. They're invisible to women. Their kids don't talk to them. They're just not wanted. Society has huge burdens on men. We're supposed to be smart. We're supposed to be rich. We're supposed to be interesting.
It go both ways, though, man. Some women out here living depressed lives.
Gotta have jokes, gotta have chat lines, right? Gotta be charming, gotta be cool, experiences, stories. We need to have a lot of shit to
not true.
be an important man.
That ain't true.
To be a woman, you need makeup.
I got a message on
That ain't
Instagram,
true.
and it was from a young 17-year-old.
Because women gotta be, wake up, it's gonna do what? Women still gotta be, you know what I mean? Well, it depends on what you're looking for in a woman. You know what I mean? Like smart, sense of humor. You know what I mean? Pretty, beautiful, of course. But it's a lot of things is, if you're mature, you know, it's inside. Because the outside things is only going to last for so long. So it goes both ways, man.
And he said, I'll do anything. I want to be mafia like you. Can we work together? And I sat there and I said to Tristan, why does everyone think we're mafia? We're not mafia. Like, we don't run around with machine guns. I mean, obviously we have guns. Our house is full of machetes. Are we mafia? Anyway, I don't think I'm mafia. So I said to Tristan, look, we're not mafia. Tristan goes, yes, we are. And I said, why? He goes, we're two huge fighting brothers with women naked on the internet who own casinos, who drive around Bucharest, Romania in over $2 million worth of fucking supercars.
This dude is just living the GTA online life.
Everyone's afraid of us. And if anyone did piss us off at any point, even if we didn't want to fuck them up ourselves, we can make one phone call and they'd either be in a ditch or lose their any right to stay here. They'd have some visa issue and be kicked out the country, or arrested for no reason and put in a jail cell for months at a time. We are basically as mafia as you can get.
I don't know whether to believe this dude, because you know, if I don't know the dude, I can't tell him he's wrong. But it seemed a little crazy to me. I mean, if I don't really know who you are, man, you can't be that important. Not saying I don't know, I know everything because I don't, but I've never even heard of this dude. And if you're talking about one phone call away from being in this type person, you would think I would have heard about him. You know what I mean? You would think, you know, he talking like he pooping or something.
So I guess I'm mafia. I didn't mean to be. So I was sitting there going, well, I never intended on being an organized criminal. How do you end up being mafia? And I've concluded that if you are competent in every single sphere, you're going to be viewed as mafia. If you're a big, strong, smart, rich guy who's super well connected, how can you not be mafia? How can you not be when everyone wants to know you? Who doesn't want to know the kickboxing world champion who walks into the club with 20 big booty cuties? Everyone
Okay, so he's a fighter, kickboxer.
wants to know me. The
Big booty cuties.
mafia want to know me. So I don't need to be mafia if all my friends are mafia.
And also the idea of the first member of color in this family.
We all knew it was coming. It's to get out of jail free card of the modern world. Megan, you're lighter than me. Look at her face. She's white. She's basically white. Megan, no one looks at you and thinks black.
I don't know who that is. I may be dumb. I don't know who that is. I don't.
Nobody. Don't try the black person card. If you're black and you're watching this, you should be very offended that this light-skinned woman is going to try and play the black card. I was victimized because I am a Negro. Look at your
Really, man?
straight hair. If you're so black, season me some chicken, bitch. And when it comes back tasteless, bland, then we will know. We'll know conclusively. You ain't black. Stop saying it. You're a liar. And now she's
What an idiot.
adding race. Because what happened is Oprah was starting to dig a bit. And Megan saw herself getting cornered in her lie. So when you get cornered, you bring out the big guns. Shit, shit, shit. Race! Pow, race, race! Look at my skin. Look at my pigment.
Yeah, this guy's an idiot. All right, that's going to wrap up the video for today. So this is Andrew Tate, huh? I'm pretty sure there's got to be more on this dude, man. He seems like he's full of himself and he likes to hear himself talk about his crazy-ass ideologies and stuff. So I'm sure that there's more out there. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what I mean? Like and all that other fun stuff. But you guys have a good one. This dude's crazy, man.